Danny Weidler, the team you've picked, probably the biggest change that I can see is obviously Cody Walker in as your chief playmaker, as your 5'8". How hard was it to move Jerome Luai out of the side, and why have you brought Cody in?
Yeah, that was tough. Jerome's been a big part of our team the last couple of years. From the start of the series, I was tossing up between Jerome and Cody. I think Cody is just in career best form at the moment. And he had a quad injury going into the second Origin. But the thing is with Jerome, I've loved him part of the team. He brings great energy. He never lets you down on the field, but I just think it's Cody Walker's time. It's on his home ground in front of 70 or 80,000 people. And like I said, I picked a team to win.
Freddy, you were burnt in game 1 and game 2 through the turbo going down through HIA, then injury obviously. Have you got Gutho on the bench just in case that happens again, or you see him playing somewhere else?
Well, I looked across the competition, and sometimes you want to sort of cover different positions and sometimes you get it right. It's very hard to cover every position when they only give you 4 people on the bench. So the thing with Gutho at the moment is he's just in such great form. He brings such great energy, every day to training, and what he does on the footy field for Parramatta. So I'll be happy to throw Gutho anywhere at the moment.
Brad, you take on these roles in Origin because you have great pride in the jersey and what Origin means to you. These selections for Game 3 would seem to me that you've reflected on Game 2 with some sort of disappointment at the performance.
Yeah, that's right. When you play State of Origin, it's if you do it well, you get to live the dream as a kid, and you get these incredible memories for the rest of your life. And not only do you need to respect the jersey, but you need to play well. Well, this is the hardest competition you can play in State of Origin. So, that's what you're constantly in search for. And sometimes when you get beat, you need to make changes. And at the end of the day, if you have a great game, you don't normally get changed. So that's right. There's some opportunities there for some players. We don't get to win the series this year, but you give yourself a really good opportunity for not only this game next week, but going into the future.
You've stayed steadfastly loyal to your captain, James Tedesco. You obviously started the series with him and you're going to end it with him. People talk about a dead rubber. I can imagine this is a very, very important Origin game in his history and in yours.
Yeah, absolutely. My contract's up at the end of this, so I'll be accountable and judged on how we go next Wednesday as well. I think Teddy's at one of those times in your career. His partner's just about to have a baby. He's had some incredible success over the last, let's say, 5 or 6 years. And, he's come under heavy criticism. So, if I think he's a bloke he is, I think he'll fight his way out and he'll do a great job next Wednesday.
Ideally, would you like to continue as the Origin coach?
You know what, I love New South Wales and I love everything about this job. So what I'll do is I'll pay due respect and concentrate on next week. And I think I'll sit down with people in New South Wales and my family, and we'll have a discussion and see how the energy's going then, and we'll make a move, and I'm sure they'll have their own ideas as well, so I'll sit and listen to theirs.
Brad, how close was Nico to getting a call back into the team?
Yeah, I spoke to Nico after Cronulla. It was fantastic last week. The situation with Nico at the moment is he's playing halfback for the Sharks, and he pretty much predominantly plays on the right-hand side. So Mitchell Moses is a halfback and plays on the right-hand side. You've got someone like Cody Walker, who is a 5'8", plays on the other side. So it just is a much better fit. And, I think because Nico's just doing such a great job on and off the field at the moment, it seems like a real easy target for a lot of media people to come into scrutiny and want to put pressure on that selection. And it feels like they want to drive a wedge between Nico and myself. But Nico and myself are totally understanding of the situation at the moment. I respect what he's doing for the Sharks, and he's doing an incredible job. So, if he keeps going, he's going to force his way into the team somewhere.